Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest... game of the year, the last game. Season, a winner-take-all single-game NBA final. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the New Orleans Pelicans. You look at Texas, it all comes down to this. A well-fought series so far, but only one team will walk away victorious.
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
Paul's shot is off.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Taking a look at New York. They've traveled a long road to get here, Craig, and with one game left, it's hard to imagine them stopping now.
Yeah, you get this close and nothing is going to slow you down. Their talent, undeniable, and this is when you see the great players truly make their mark.
Now here's Paul. Marion outside, and stolen by Leonard. The wide open look here for Fox. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Over the years, Fox has developed into a consistent three-level scorer.
Out to the wing. New Orleans moving it around. They grab their own miss. Holmgren gets the bucket.
So we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
On the wing, Marion. Back to Paul. Dunn left side. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. He talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
And stolen by White. And Paul gets it to go in.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And the shot goes in. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
At the Dunn. George with the steal. It's hauled in by Dunn. And so here is New Orleans. And stolen by Leonard. Here's George. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Out left to the wing. They set the pick. Fires the three. The Knicks pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Leonard to the middle. And he lays it straight in. Fox has got 7.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Paul can't get it to go. The Knicks with the lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Short. The screen from you. Fox goes in. Leonard on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Paul. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Coward. And it's here's the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
A nice first. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Now here's Paul. Ivan Bagley missing his last shot. Right wing. Holmgren controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside Fox. To the inside. It's stolen by Hield. Paul surveying the floor. Jackson with the screen. Down low. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Knicks trailed by 3. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off heel. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here is Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 3.
Wow, just an excellent defensive effort from Buddy Hield. Understanding I've got to contest here, and he does.
Now Paul. Jackson with the screen. Paul goes in. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Into the lane. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
There's the pick. Hield outside. Paul left side. To the right side. Pass to Hield. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Coward. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trailed by 3. Here's George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
Throw good, Paul George. And George drops them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Here's Demon. Pass to Coward. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Here's George. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Marion outside. Here's Demon. Pass to Coward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And White slams it in.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams changing it up here. Knicks trailed by 3. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. They get the rebound. And it's the Pelicans' ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Demon. Still without a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Knicks with the rebound. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And Green on the wing. Over in the corner, Allen. And Bull wide open. He shoots. New York, no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
He takes it in.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Pelicans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He hits both from the stripe. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans on top, leading by 5. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And we're back with you as these 2 teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so it's New York with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Paul. This one for 3. Knicks trailed by 3. Here's George. White with the defensive effort.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And it's done in the corner. Paul with the ball. And it's Marion in the corner. Fox with the steal. Ewing with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
And that one is good. Paul's got 6. And so Fox will bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Pass to Leonard. Outside, George. And here's Ewing. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Holmgren.
We know Paul George a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. It's a close game here in New Orleans. There's the screen. Pass to Marion. Back to Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
With the drive. That's good. And it's Marion with the assist. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead. Outside Leonard. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Knicks making a change here. Now, here's Fox. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Leonard missing. New Orleans leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
That shot wide open.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter.
to Paul. 14 feet away from 18 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Holmgren's got 8 points.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. Knicks trailed by 8. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Will it go? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And both free throws good for Paul George. 1:43 left to play in the third. Pelicans leading by 6. And here is Paul. 10 points for him. And Jackson gets it to go.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Now Fox. 13 points in the game. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Paul outside. Pass to Dunn. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Paul with the bucket.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Fox. 15 points in the game. Pass to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Paul outside. Pulls up. High post. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
It's Fox with the drive.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, White. It's White on the wing. Stolen by Van Vliet. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the New Orleans Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Demon. In the corner, it's Hield. Nailed from three-point land.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Pass to Ewing. Exum deciding where to go with it. Pocket it 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Sean Merritt.
Clearly a foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Ball outside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Here's Fox. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
The ball. Leonard with the steal. And stolen by Dunn. Oh, no one around him. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. Here's Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
Fox hits them both. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Now Paul. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, with your 4th foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And it's good. 3 points on the fast break chance that time.
You gotta love this rookie. Paul just finds all kinds of ways to attack the defense.
That one goes. Count it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now Bull shoots the 3. It's good.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Ball outside. Oh, the floater is good.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Fox goes in. Layup, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Driving the lane. Now Hield. Ball fires. Missed on the 3.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice time from the big fella. And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Pelicans.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chris Paul.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Oh! 16-footer dropped in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within single digits. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
It's over. The New Orleans Pelicans are the new NBA champs. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you